Hello friends, welcome back to another vlog to the Becoming Project. I had to get on here because I'm about to document the process of getting a foster child. So I got a call probably almost about 2.5 hours ago about a sibling set, a male and a female, and we said yes. And probably 45 minutes ago she called me and said it sounds like they want to move forward. We have not had a yes from a county in months, so we have been sans foster children for almost a year. We have our foster son now, but we're in the process of adopting him. So to me, it doesn't even feel like the same thing. So I'm excited. I'm like, ah! And so my friend, my head is everywhere because she made a comment to me. I don't think they need to be picked up tonight. And I'm like, tonight? Because it's 4:51 right now. So she seems to think it may be tomorrow. I don't know when it's going to be. So this is what I know. I know their ages. I know why they're coming into care. I know their genders. I know their names. And I know what county that they're from. That is all I know. So, my friend, I was like, I don't even know what car seat a 4-year-old is in anymore because it's been that long. It's been a year and a half since we've had a 4-year-old. And the car seat we have is going to go to the younger sibling. So she was telling me what car seat because she currently has a toddler, a 5-year-old, and an 8-year-old. So she's going to run home, grab that car seat, and probably, I don't know what else. And then she's going to meet us at our house. Her older 2 kids are going to stay with our mister, and they're going to play. We're going to feed them. She and I are going to head out to the store to get diapers, probably pull-ups, all the things. We're getting a foster. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. My son is going to be so excited. But I do want to say, a disclaimer, any child coming into foster care, that is not exciting for them. So, I understand that. I am excited to love them, take care of them, give them a place of peace, cherish them, get them the interventions if they need, when they need, that they need. So yes, it's bittersweet. So I want to go out tonight because my husband's going to have to set the crib up and get our car seat out of the attic. And wow, I don't know what the 4-year-old likes. So he can just, when I learn about him and learn his interests, then we'll go from there. But for tonight, I would like to get them each a toy. I want to get a little doll for her, and I want to get him something so that when they come, like, this is yours. I'm going to have to get toothbrushes, toothpaste, everything. Wow. It's been a minute. It's been a hot minute. So, I'll bring you along for this journey of 2 foster moms getting ready for a new foster placement. This is crazy, and I've been waiting for this for so long, and I'm so thankful that she is coming, dropping everything and coming. I didn't even ask. She offered to come and help me get what we need, what we think we need. It's hard when you have no information, but this is a prime example. Sometimes you got nothing. Sometimes you don't even have names or anything. You just have ages and genders. I'm assuming they're not going to come with much, if anything. So we'll see. That remains to be seen. So, wow. I'm a foster mommy again. I'm so excited. So I will keep you posted. I'll keep you posted. Because you want to be posted. I'll keep you posted. Hello, friends. Do I have an update for you? Let me just say, my brain is out of control right now. I've been up since 4 in the morning, getting our house ready. Well, first of all, I had my coffee and doom scrolled the news. I don't even think I read the news. Oops. I don't know what I was doing this morning, to be honest. Drinking coffee. And then I was sitting in my chair like, where do I start? Because our house was a wreck. So to follow up with what I said yesterday, we thought we had until Thursday. Then we thought we had until the weekend. And I think I just turned something on. I just loaded a DVD. I'm cleaning my car right now. I'm waiting in line to get my car washed. And I'm trying to wipe it down, and I'm going to vacuum it. And I have a sunglass issue. Okay. Yep. I just turned the movie off, and I don't know how to, or what did I just do? Stop. There we go. Okay. Got it. So to update you, I talked to the current foster mom last night. Super nice. I totally think we're going to be friends. They sound amazing, and they explained the situation and explained that they needed us to get the kids today, which is, that's how it goes in foster care. Sometimes it's the same night. Sometimes you just have a phone call and you got to go. We went to Walmart last night. Totally didn't vlog any of it. Didn't even think about it. Got way too much stuff. And stuff I didn't need, because they're coming with a ton of stuff. So today, I returned about $170 worth of stuff. I mean, I kept some things, but, yeah. And then, I've been texting with foster mom a lot this morning, so I will actually try to vlog what I've done at the house and some of the cute clothes we got Little Miss. I can't wait. So I'm getting the car wash, doing that stuff, gonna get gas up our car, and then I'm going to go to the Y for like a final solo workout without little foster kids. It's not my final workout, but you know what I mean. This is just crazy. This is happening so fast. It's insane. I'm gonna hit the car wash, so you're gonna get some entertainment while I talk. And I don't have my I don't have my microphones either, so I hope you can hear me. But this has been a morning of prep. I am. Chill out. Anyway, I've been on the phone with their caseworker, getting texts. Totally forgot we have a home visit today from our agency. So I was like, we're not going to be here. We have to go get kids. So I might actually have to run home and then have a quick home visit and then go get the kids. I don't know. I'm waiting to hear back from his caseworker from our agency. So to be determined with that. This is just the life of a foster parent, and you just gotta roll with it. You know what I mean? Like, these kids didn't ask for it, nothing. And I'm just really excited to meet them. We've been so stinking blessed. We are lucky because 3 of the placements that we've gotten, like 3 sets of, or whoever we've gotten, we've been able to either talk to current foster parents or their caseworker. We've had, now the other ones we had a little more time, but we've, you know what I mean? We've gotten to know the kids before we even met them. What do they like? What do they eat? You know, what are their personalities like? We're just really lucky in that aspect. Not with all of our placements, but with some of them, we've been lucky to have that opportunity. I do wish we had a little more time, but I'm not complaining. I'm just rolling with it. You know what I mean? The Lord's gonna sustain me and provide what I need. And my husband's been super helpful. I woke him up at 6. No, it wasn't. It was like 6. It was after 6. Just so he had time to have coffee and to wake up. And there's some things I needed him to do, but I got in the midst of getting ready, I got a ton of stuff to give to the thrift store, so I'm nesting. I told the current foster mom, I feel like I'm having a kid. Like all the nesting I'm doing and running around like crazy, because it's just one of those situations where I'm gonna have a kid on my hip from here on out, and one, you know what I mean. So I'm just trying to get all the things done, and you want to make the space when they're coming home. Essentially, they're coming home, so you want them to feel at home, and you want it to be inviting and all the things. So after this, we're gonna vacuum the car, fill it up, get some. Then I'm gonna go to the Y because my brain is just crazy. I found the cutest little dresser combo for Little Miss. It has a curtain rod, a clothing rod attached to it, and then like on the bottom it's like this flat hard surface for shoes. So it's really cute because she will be in our room. Like I said in another vlog, children under 2 or 2 and under can be in your room. So we're gonna have a new roommate. Lucky her. Hope she can bear snoring, because no, it'll be fun. But I love their names. They're so cute. There's gonna be some work, you know what I mean? Some interventions that need to happen, but it's okay. And I just am so thankful for the training that we've just recently had, and information we've gotten. And I've had, my friend drove, like I said, she drove over last night and went to the store with us and helped us through some things. And I love what she said. Dia, shout out to you. She said, "You are not alone. You have a village, and that village starts tonight." It was something along those lines, and I just really appreciated that. And then our pastor's wife, who's also my cousin, she called this morning, and she's like, what can we do? What do you need? And she said there are a village of people. I don't think she used the word village, but people that want to help at church. So what do you need? And I was like, I can't think of a thing right now. I can't think right now, but just having people that are doing life with us and that are helping us, and I just really appreciated that. And I said, I think we're good for the week. I won't know anything until the weekend. You know, you got to get to know them. The foster mom said that they're really good eaters, which I really love that. Because girl, and I love food too, obviously. So, yeah. But it's nice to have that village. Questions answered, and as much as can be. Talk to their caseworker. We have 2 visits this week right out of the gate. One of them's a makeup visit. I can't really share much in regard to that, but it looks like each week their visits are on a specific day for a few hours. So I plan to be a good steward of that time. You know, whether it's grocery shopping that I do, or writing content for social, you know, stuff that we do. You know, maybe I'll change my therapy to on the phone those days. I don't know. So, yeah. Oh, now we're going to do the big fan, so I'll be back. Okay, friends, that is done. I don't know how much of that I'm in, but you know what? I'm going to actually change out the smelly as well. I love these Crossroad candle things. Buttered maple syrup. That is my favorite for the car. And it smells so good. The car is just filthy. It needs one of those skinny vacuum heads that I can get into the crevices with, which that is not this one here. So we're gonna put this on. And I don't think this is good. Coles Cash. Yeah, that's not good. So let me throw this away really quick and make sure I don't have any other goodies that can go in the trash. My nose is running so bad. Okay, Walmart, that's done. Psalm 23, gotta love you some Psalm 23. I'm serious. I'm serious. I'm serious. And some, I have verses in my car. I'm serious. The Word of God is powerful. Very, very powerful. So, there. Let me go throw this away. We need to bring our floor mats in, and I'm not even messing with those till spring. there's one of my items right behind me. That is a big, I just spit. That's a big tote. Because currently we don't have a toy box. I have shelves that I bought baskets for, and toys are in there, but you know, bigger toys like dinosaurs and costume, like dress up play, that sort of thing. Right now it's in a laundry basket. I want something with a lid. It can be closed, and I've already purged. But when I go home, I'm going to have to purge again. So if that lid can't close, it's gone. Like, how many dinosaurs do you really need? That's just where I'm at. Okay. So now I'm gonna go get gas. That's not true. I'm gonna wait on the gas because I want to get a coffee. So obviously not. No, it probably will be caffeinated actually. I'm so excited. It's gonna be a challenge, but it's been almost a year, and if I knew then that I would be here now, I honestly don't know what I would have said. But it was a much needed break. And I don't feel that I was a good steward through all of it. I really don't. I was a prayer warrior through all of it. You know what I mean? And by good steward, I just mean like with time and could I have done more? That sort of thing. But here we are. And I know that this is the Lord's will. I believe that with my whole heart beyond a shadow of a doubt, because literally just yesterday I was on my machine, and the Y, they have obviously a preschool and a daycare, so the little kids are usually playing in the gym, and I love it. Sometimes they'll come to the window and they'll smile, and I'll smile and they'll wave, and I was just like, who do you have for us, Lord? And I was like, if we are supposed to continue fostering and you have children for us, like I'm gonna need a sign, because I'm not understanding. Because we had been saying yes. Our last few calls were yes, yes, yes. You know what I mean? But like I said, doesn't mean you're gonna get them. The age range that I'm getting is the age range pretty much that I wanted. So I'm excited. It's good. It's good. And then while I was in the Y, my friend called me. That's 2 days in a row that she called me. And that she's like, I got a call. And she said yes, actually, to both of them. Both of the calls, I mean. She said yes, but so did I, to the same call. So I don't know what happened there, other than I told her, like, you weren't supposed to get them. You know what I mean? They weren't a fit for your home, because God is in control. And so I didn't answer the call on the Y. So when I left the Y, I called her, and she was telling me about the call that she got about the children that I'm getting. Because the children that we're getting, my friend and I both got a call for these children. We are with different agencies, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, and I was telling her, she was telling me, you know, the information that she had, and I was like, I want them. Oh, I would love to have them. And then what, an hour and a half later, I got the call. So God is good. He knows what he's doing. And he will equip us. And that's what I said as I prayed for, you know, our foster journey. I would pray for the children coming in, as well as us in caring for the children. You know what I mean? Because hold on a minute, we have a little problem. Okay, so this I have necklaces up here on my dash, or the mirror. This little necklace has a bear on it. When we went to Haiti on a mission trip in 2018, I think it was our last night there. So the kids there where we went, one of them painted, and I'm telling you, he was a great artist. They had jewelry. One of them had some recorded songs, and then you could go to each table and choose to buy from the vendors, the kids. And I bought that necklace, and I've had it on my mirror. Well, it used to be on my minivan, but then we got this car, so. And then I have a necklace that my son made. Look. And then this is just a black necklace with a 4-leaf clover. That is, I can't think of the name of the stone. It's from Mexico. And the man walked us through how he makes these things. And then this pretty one is from Panama. And then I have a littler one that you can't see. It's a rope. Looks like a rope. That's from Threads of Hope. So women or girls that have been trafficked, they get rescued. These ministries specifically that rescue them, these girls will make bracelets and necklaces and bookmarks and all kinds of things. So it's really sweet. So, and I just love. My kids can't stand it, neither can my husband. But you know what? I'm the one that drives his car the most. My husband used to have his own truck, so it's not my fault. This is my car. I just share it with him because I'm nice. I'm just kidding. I need to pound out some miles at the Y. Even my husband said that. I am like, my brain is just wild. I'm wired. I've been drinking coffee since 4 in the morning, so, you know, gotta do what you gotta do. I heard these kids, that's what the foster mom said, that they're good sleepers. So, crossing my fingers for tonight. Our hope is to wear them out. We have some gift cards to, I don't even know who they're from, Outback up here. So I asked my husband, do you want to go? And he thought I meant him and I at lunch. I couldn't sit and eat and be still if I tried. And I said, oh shoot, I forgot my fueling. Oops. So we think that we're gonna take the kids there to the Y. To the Y? What is wrong with me? It's called I haven't had enough sleep. I'm going to the Y. We're gonna take the kids to the Outback, if there is one near where we're picking them up, is what I'm trying to get out of my mouth. And I told Matt, you know what's funny? When we got our first one, Mister, who we're adopting, we went, it wasn't Outback, and it might have been like a Longhorn or somewhere, but we took him to a steakhouse. That's crazy. And we're adopting him, you know what I mean? So, just saying, we're gonna take these kids to a steakhouse. And I said we might as well see how they do and just jump in and just start rolling with it. I have an Olipop. I love Olipops. I got that when I took my stuff back to Walmart. I bought diapers again. It's been a year since I had to buy okay. The car in front of me is driving and they just opened their door and just drove with the door open. Cool. That's cool. And safe. So this is the journey. This is what it's like. This is not everybody as spazzy as spazzy as I am, but it's okay. This is what it looks like, and had I had more time, I would literally be at home probably taking a nap right now. But I don't have more time. Like, we just do not. So I think that my agency texted about the potential visit today. So I will touch back with you when I get home, and I will show you some of the things we got little Miss and Mr. Well, I have to think of a name for him because I already have a Mr. So we'll have to think of a special name for the other boy. So I will show you that. I will show you what it looks like when you're getting your home ready for new placements. And then I want to get the journey on our way there and, you know, picking them up. Obviously we can't show faces, but we got to get the car seats in too. So the car seats are going to go behind, like probably hers is going to go right behind me, and then his will go in that chair right there. And then I had to move Mr. all the way to the back because he is more independent. He can just get back there, buckle himself up and stuff. It's too hard for us to reach behind seats and everything. So had to shuffle some seats around, and that's okay. So I will touch back with you in a little while. Okay, friends, this is as good as it gets right here because I forgot to vlog everything. So for little miss, I got 2 pairs of these footed jammies. They're very soft. One has dinosaurs and one has milk and what is that? Cappuccino, or I don't know. And then this cute little sweatshirt. Keep her little arms warm. I about died when I saw this. This is strawberry shortcake, and it's so soft and so cute. And I got some tights for underneath it. These tights have bows. That's adorable. Got her a bib. I got little man some socks, and I got little miss some socks so they don't fall on the floor. These, I think no, these are the right size. These are just some leggings that were cheap. You know, little girls always need leggings. These are actually a size too small, but I got them anyway because I think they'll fit her. And then they were all like $2. And then this long sleeve onesie is cute. And then this, stop it. It's so cute. This dress, and it came with little tights. And then I got her a blankie, and this can be her blankie. She can take it anywhere. We got this book, Never Touch God's Colorful Creations. And it's very sensory all the way through. There's different sensory things that they can touch. I love that book. And then my friend recommended this, even though it looks like a baby toy. She explained why, you know, the hand-eye coordination, obviously it lets their brain do work too, putting the shapes in. So we got that. And then I will take you back and show you the rooms. Okay, boys' room. So what I did different in here this morning, we got a desk, and we have a desk and a chair. However, the chair is being used for a larger desk out in the dining area. So I'm putting this desk next to little man's bed, and I figure he can put stuff in there, and he can just make it like a nightstand. And then this I found, I want to say at Aldi in the aisle of shame, but Mr. doesn't use it. But I'm wondering if little man doesn't use it, then I'm getting rid of it, but we'll see. I purchased this shoe rack today. Mr. had a lot of shoes. They were like all lined up on the floor, but with 2 boys, I can't have shoes all over the place. So plus I think it'll be good to teach him, you know, take your shoes off and put them away. This is our sensory chair they can spin around in. I consolidated what toys that don't go in bins. And that's going to be the toy box. And I always want the lid to be able to close. Mister's, that's not even hardly any of his dinosaur collection. And then we have the magnetic blocks right down there. And then this is my antique end table that it can't go in the living room anymore. So I decided to use it for all of their Mister's bank. This puts like shapes and stuff, I think, on the ceiling. I'm not sure. This is a diffuser. This, I have songs, and I also have some Odyssey stories. And then this is the sound machine. I got this humidifier for our last little, but I never got to use it because he left. And so this is little man's new dresser for now. It works for now. It's plenty big enough for now. And then I just love brothers make the best friends. And then in here I put Mister's dresser. Okay. obviously the way this house came and my parents never changed it, that's way too high for any little kid. So this is just extra sweatshirts, extra uniform pieces, church shirts, dress shirts, but I do need to go through them because I'm going to consolidate, but today is not that day. Then we'll head over into, oh, we also hung the diaper wipe storage. I can't believe we're there again, but I don't mind. And then some lotion and some nail clippers up there. So this is our room, and we're about to set, well, not we, my husband's about to put the crib together. So the crib will go in that space over there. Totally legal, totally allowed because she's under 2. And then I ordered, when it comes, I will vlog it on here, but it's not coming till Saturday. So I ordered her, so it looks like a little partial dresser, so it'll have drawers, and then on the side of it, it has like a little bar that you can hang clothes on, and then on the bottom of it, it's flat, it's wood and flat, so I can put her shoes, and then on top of it, it has like a little hard top on it. I plan to put this unicorn basket for, you know, maybe like tights or something, I don't know what, but I didn't want to get rid of it. It's so cute. And because when I'm thrifting, and every time I see something that I think a foster, even if I have no foster lined up, I got this for an infant baby, but I'm going to see what she does with it. If she doesn't want it, then she doesn't have to use it. And then I emptied out this basket today. I'm going to use this for her hair things, her bows, her hair ties, I got her combs. She's coming with a brush, so that's what this will be for, and I can then put it out on her little dresser. So this is what we have so far, my plants. So I have this plant. Oh, look what my son built for me today. I came home and this was on my dresser. Get you a son like mine. He got it for me for Christmas, and he surprised me and had it built today. I thought that was so sweet. And I have some plants here and some plants here. And then I'm going to take you, let's just look at my plant collection, because who doesn't love plants? So let's turn some lights on so we can see. She's a little special needs. She looks sad. Some here. Here's some plants. There's some, and then there's some plants up here. Let's see, where's the rest of my plants? I have fake ones up here. Our last foster children made me that vase and picked out the cream colored flower for it. Plants here. Here. They're everywhere. I love them so much. Some more plants, all kinds of different things. Plants. Got her. This one. Here's one, another 2. Some more. This was back in our bedroom, so I brought that out here today. I have these, and then one there, guys. And I think that concludes our plant collection. So stay tuned. Where are we going?
We are going to, well, I can't really say.
Yeah.
The actual
What are we
location.
doing?
So you probably already made a video, but we got the call.
Yeah, I made a video.
So
I'm to this point.
It has been a whirlwind 24 hours.
Yep.
So we are on the way now to pick up 2 foster placements, and they are at their current foster home now.
I've told them all this.
Oh, okay. Well, then what am I going?
No, like,
we're on the way then.
what do you feel about it?
I'm excited, apprehensive. I really struggle with, I like not rocking the boat, so these kind of calls are they I am excited, but it's hard for me to, I don't know. It's a part of me that I wish wasn't so overtaking, I guess. But I am excited. So we get a little girl, our first foster girl, well,
Nuh-uh.
baby, well,
She's a toddler.
young girl, toddler, so I should say. We have had a girl in the past, and a little boy. So Mr. will have a little brother. He calls him my new brother
And sister.
and sister. So we're excited. It's not too horrible of a drive, but the weather is a little crappy. So hopefully it doesn't make things too exciting. So probably gonna be a long night, which is fine. I can't imagine what is going through the heads of these kiddos as two complete strangers come and pick them up and take them from where they've been for a while and to a new place. So I'm gonna constantly be trying to put that in my memory bank as we go through these first couple days, because with any foster placement, you have zero clue of what you're getting into. Luckily, we have talked with the current foster parent, so we've got a little bit of the download on how they are, so we're not going in completely blind. So that's good. So we're on the way there. Hopefully the trip goes quick and we get them and all their stuff and bring them home and start a new journey with them. So it'll be good. A new chapter of dying to myself for somebody else, which I clearly need more of that in my life. So, and the Lord has been extremely gracious to me despite my own worst efforts.
In other news, I'm barefoot with sandals and it's snowy and sleety out. That was a poor choice, wasn't it?
Well, not like you haven't had 8,000 other things on your mind today, so might as well wear sandals. Just hopefully we don't get stuck on the side of the road.
Yep. All right, until later. Good morning, friends. Update on our foster placement and how that is going. It's going good. It's going good. I was up at 4 again this morning. I don't know why. I feel like something woke me up. I don't know if somebody closed the door or what happened, but it went really well. They are adjusting beautifully. And I understand it's just day one. I understand all the things. We had like a snowpocalypse last night, so it was sleeting on the way there and then it was dumping on the way home. And the roads got nasty. So that was interesting. Today, our son's school is closed and I have to take the kiddos to their first parental visit. So, not sure how that's gonna go in regards to, I don't know where I'm going. I've never had a child visit at a children's services. My ears are plugged up, sorry. Before. Yeah, so that just looks a little different, but it'll be okay. My husband was so nice and let me go to the Y today. And I don't mean that like he tells me what I'm allowed to do and not do. However, it wasn't the most convenient time that I went. That being said, I could have gone earlier, but I wanted to let him sleep. And then little miss woke up at like 7. So my hands were kind of tied. So I made them a hearty breakfast. And then I went, everything was done and caught up and such. So I'm gonna go, oh, it's icy. Okay. I'm gonna go home and put vegetable beef soup in the crock pot. Get ready. I'm hoping little miss takes a nap. She may be sleeping right now. So I have a quick appointment and then we're gonna head out to their visit. I'm really hoping that parent shows up today, because that's a long drive for them not to show up. As a foster parent, you only need to wait 15 minutes. You are only required to wait 15 minutes for a parent to show up. If they don't, you are allowed to leave. So every foster parent is different. You know, some foster parents look at it from the standpoint of the kids. Are they really looking forward to this visit? You know, let's say you leave and they see the parent show up late. And that happens. So I'm not going to say which side I'm on, because I don't want to pass judgment and I don't want to be judged, because until you're in those shoes, you don't know what you would do. So it's a whole new world, but we are blessed. I feel so blessed and so lucky for these kids, and honored to pour into them and love on them. And they've had a rough go of it, so it's sad. But I will try to, I want to respect privacy and obviously not get faces on the camera, but depending on how drop-off goes, I'll try to get a clip of that. I'm not privy to the visit. I'm not even there. They come out, they get the kids out of my car, and I'm thankful for that. And then they go in and I come back 2 hours later. So I've never been to the area that I'm going to today, but I am excited to explore it. Tomorrow, my friend Dia's going, so we'll do a vlog tomorrow. That'll be fun. All right, catch you later.
What was that? No. What? No, what is that? Peter was my puppy.
Good morning, friends. Whew. It is 7:31 in the morning on Tuesday. It is minus 567 degrees outside. No, seriously, it is a polar vortex. It is negative, feels like nothing. I haven't looked at the weather, but they even said yesterday it was going to be like minus something. Schools are closed today, except my kids have college, but primary schools are closed, that kind of thing. I'm looking like a hag. But I wanted to check in so we can conclude this video of, I'm gonna fix this, so that we can conclude this video of getting the call to getting our foster placement journey, etc. It will be 1 week tomorrow that we got them, the kiddos, and I will say overall they've settled in really well. I'm grasping for a routine, but that's not on the table right now, simply because we have child parent visits We got the stomach bug. All of us living upstairs except for my daughter because she was able to isolate herself. And one of the kiddos actually, they came down with it on Saturday, and theirs seemed like they were better, but then yesterday into early this morning, they took a turn again. I don't know what bug this is. This particular kiddo has their well visit tomorrow, so every time you get a child, I think I said this, you have 5 days to take them to the doctor just for an incoming well child visit. But 8 times out of 10, it's unrealistic to do it in 5 days, and the county knows that. They're lenient, they're gracious. It's just like, make the appointment, show us that you're making the appointment, etc. So he goes to the doctor tomorrow anyway, so provided today that he can keep fluids down, I'm going to wait until tomorrow because I know this is going around. I'm keeping him properly hydrated. He was able to eat some yesterday. I don't know these kiddos well, so when he was fussing about all of his meals, I thought he was just testing, which is what they'll do because they don't have control. So they're going to control the things that they can control. And food is one of those things. So you always want to, out of the gate, set your boundaries, set your standards, and draw a line in the sand. However, he really wasn't feeling well. So I kind of realized that last night. But I've been up since like 3 in the morning. Not because of the kids. My dad was taking the dog. My dad's a very, very early riser. So he was taking the dogs out and must not have been able to find them. So he was buzzing their collar, like beeping them. So that woke me up. And then it woke little Miss up. But in the meantime, I'm kind of glad I woke up because little man was unwell. So I'm headed to the gym, hoping that'll help energize me a little bit. They were supposed to have a visit today, but that automatically I found out, which I canceled it anyway, but their visit supervisor told me that diarrhea, vomiting, fevers are automatic cancellation of visits. So we'll have to make that up this week, and that's okay. So we're kind of getting into a routine, but they're incredible kids for what they've gone through, and very sweet. Mr. is loving it. He has a playmate. So went through all of the clothing and the things that they came with, and decided what to keep and what not to keep. I'm trying really hard this time not to overbuy and overkeep, so to speak. We have a whole house, but we're limited to the upstairs, and our storage is already really at capacity. And having just moved and combined 2 houses together, stuff is stuff. Stuff is stuff is stuff. You know, kids love toys. They'll play with it and be entertained for 5 minutes, and it just ends up never being enough, and you just repeat this cycle. So what I'm trying to do is be very intentional about the toys, the items, the crafts, the sensory things that I bring into the house. Is there space for that? Do they like that? Does it, develop hand-eye coordination? Does it work their brain? That kind of thing. I just want to be intentional. And as far as clothes, his sizing, between his last foster mom and I, we're trying to figure out his sizing because he came into his last home with the inappropriate size. So, I'm trying to rebuild his wardrobe to what I think is his appropriate size. There were 2 packages on my way out this morning that must have come last night. They were on our landing. I think they're gifts from friends. In fact, I know one of them is. That was sweet. I'll open those when we get home. When I get home. Today's gonna be a day. I could just tell. But overall, we are adjusting well, figuring out what they like to eat, what they don't like to eat. I am revamping their diets, period. I started that on day 1. So trying to get their gut health healthy. Yeah, gut health healthy. Their gut health where it needs to be. I'm trying to incorporate a lot more protein, fiber, vitamins, that kind of thing. So it's coming, and I have to tell you, this is, aside from Mr., this is probably the absolute smoothest transition we have ever had with incoming foster kiddos. I attribute that to fervent prayer, fasting, you know, a shift in our minds. Prayer changes things. I mean it. While there's still traumas and dramas there, I have to say it's going pretty well. So this is kind of what the journey looks like. I didn't capture as much as I wanted to, but it kind of gives you the idea of what it looks like from the time you get a call until the whole thing is over. But you know what I mean. From getting a call to getting ready to getting the placements, etc. This is what it looks like. Now, obviously, you can see kiddos in the back, so I can't do any recording when they're in the car because that puts their face directly in the sight line. And that's okay. They don't need to be on social media. So I will put in, though, some cute pictures that I did take that are acceptable. And little man, you can hear his voice. I think it was the first night that they were home with us, and Mr. and little man were playing in their room. So I also, what I did this time, which I did it once with our oldest placement, but this little, he's 4, and he specifically asked for pictures because he saw pictures of other kiddos on our wall, and I told him, well, I'm going to put you and Sissy on the wall too. But I think what he meant was he wanted some pictures of his family. So I found 2 that I think, one of them is him and one of his older siblings, and then one of them is him with his sissy and his mom, that I was able to put on the wall next to his bed last night. He got so excited about that. P.S. The Y is a ghost town. And I'm not surprised, and I'm actually very thankful. So it is dangerously cold outside, and I'm not thankful that little man is still not feeling well, but I'm thankful that my husband does not have to take them out in this weather because I don't think it's safe. And it's over an hour drive each way, so I don't know what today looks like. I'll figure it out. Our pipes are frozen again. I expected that, so I prepared ahead last night. I ran the dishwasher. I filled my tea kettle with water so that I could have that. Not that we don't have bottled water. I just don't like to waste my dad's bottled water. He doesn't care. But we have our own. So I'm going to throw dinner in the crock pot when I get home. I'm going to do smothered pork chops tonight. Why am I craving pork chops? Don't know. Usually I don't ever crave that. So I don't know who will eat it. I don't know who's going to be home. I don't care. I'm doing my part, providing a meal. So this will probably be the end of this particular vlog. I hope that you kind of enjoyed it. I will incorporate some pictures. I won't. My husband will. On our journey, I'm thankful. I love them. They're great kiddos. They're a great addition. If you pray, say a prayer for them, for healing, for peace, for restoration, for all the things. We want to try to find him a preschool. We are trying to find him a preschool. hopefully one takes him in the middle of the year. We were told he would benefit greatly from that, so we are looking. If we can't find, I think that we'll be able to find one, but if we don't find a suitable one, I can teach him at home. It's just that he'll benefit greatly from other peers and that strict routine and schedule. So other than that, that's a wrap on this vlog. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Please follow us on Facebook. We have some more interesting content coming. Miss Dia is going to be joining me for a couple of vlogs, and it's going to be funny and fun because we're fun. But anyway, I hope that you're blessed. I hope that you have a good day, and thanks for watching.